So guys, you know in life how there are some small things that can piss you off, just something small, but to anyone else, it doesn't bother them at all. It's just like, they don't even kind of acknowledge it, or they can look past it. Well, I have a few of those in zombies, some small things that no one really has a problem with, but I look at it and it ticks me off when I think about it. So I thought today's video I would talk about a few of those things, or showcase a few of them. So the first one I talk about is bloody Sophia's body. They pretty much used the female zombie model from Shadows of Evil. You know, the one with like in the pink dress or whatever, it's got like the yellow or blondish hair, and they put that there, you know, to represent Sophia's body, and it ticks me off so much because, you know, if Sophia wasn't important, I would understand it, you know. Before Gorod Krovi, I'd be all okay with it. But as of Gorod Krovi and especially Revelations, they made Sophia an important person, and to just kind of relegate her body to a zombie's body, it's so stupid because, you know, when we listen to the Kino radios, the Revelation radios, and how it shows that Sophia got bit by a zombie, Maxis knocked her out, and then made her into a zombie, are we meant to think that Sophia wore this pink 40s style dress while she was working at Group 935? I don't think so. What they should have done is what they did for Maxis. So for Maxis, they took the male protagonist from the Black Ops 3 campaign, they edited him a little bit, you know, made him look a bit older, changed a few things around, and then I think they just took Dr. Groff's body model from Horizon Drake, just stuck his head on that, and you know, they called it a day. They could have done the same thing with Sophia, except take the female protagonist from the campaign, edited it a little, and then, you know, maybe not put her on that body because then she'd have a man's body, but, you know, just anything but a Shadows zombie to represent her, because it's such a bullshit thing, I reckon. The second one is to do with Brock and Gary from Shangri-La. This one makes me more laugh than angry, but I still, you know, when I think about it, I still kind of like, oh, why did they do this? But yeah, so anyway, they have a few radios in Shangri-La, blah, blah, blah. And in Revelations, we get a few radios in the Shangri-La section that shows a woman. She goes to Shangri-La where she gets caught in the time loop, and then she overhears Brock and Gary talking and sets the bear trap for them, which is actually what happens in one of the radios in Shangri-La. Now that's all fine, you know, all handy dandy and all that, except their voices. Take a listen.
And can't help but think they hold some sort of key in all of this. We should investigate the stepped pyramid for some clues.
I think we should get the hell out of here while we have the chance.
We are so close to proving the existence of...
Can't help but think they hold some kind of key clues. We should investigate the stepped pyramid for some clues. I think we should get the hell out of here while we still have the chance. But we're so close to proving the existence of...
Finally.
That doesn't sound like them at all. It's really hilariously bad, you know, how it sounds nothing like them. But the odd thing is that Fred Tatasqua, he voices Nikolai and Maxis, he also voiced Brock in Shangri-La, you know. And for some odd strange reason, they just didn't get him to reprise his role. They got completely different people, which I can only think it was maybe added after they'd already recorded the voice lines for them. And yeah, I hope you guys can understand why that one irks me. So this last one I want to talk about is going all the way back to Black Ops, specifically the World at War maps in Black Ops 1. Before I get into that though, dolphin diving. Dolphin diving was a new mechanic in Black Ops 1, and it just made you dive to prone. There was no real use for it, you know, apart from PhD Flopper, but it gave a cool animation while you do it. Well, and you guys may know about this one, that animation is not present for the World at War guns in the World at War maps on Black Ops 1. You take the Black Ops 1 weapons in the mystery box, you know, they're all fine, they've got it, but the war weapons, like the trench gun, the FG-42 and all that, they don't have dive to prone animations. They literally just stick the gun out like you're just holding it still, and you don't swing your gun underneath you or up above you. It doesn't like affect you gameplay wise, but it just looks so silly and stupid. And the really odd thing, the super odd thing about it, is the ray gun doesn't have an animation on those. But on the normal Black Ops 1 maps, you know, Kino onwards, the ray gun has an animation. And it's the same with the Wunderwaffe, you know, on Call of the Dead, that's got an animation. But Doris and Shinonuma, no animation there. So while it was kind of obvious they just ported a lot of the World at War shit over, I just think it's a little strange that the ray gun and Wunderwaffe, you know, don't have the dive to prone animation, but every map onwards after that they've got it. So yeah, that one doesn't irk me as much as the others, but it's enough that I thought it was worth mentioning. And yeah, there you go, guys. Those are just some small tiny things that may not, affect you or annoy you, but I look at them and it's just like, why? Anyway, are there any small things in zombies that annoy you that may not annoy other people? Let me know down below and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers!